For this GTA Online video, I will be showing you guys some things that you want to get before the next GTA Online event starts. I did leave a bunch of things out from the last event week. For example, some different cars that you guys can get, because honestly, I do not really think they are that good. So to begin with, of course, this event week did start on the 8th of August, and we will have a new event week on the 15th. This event also included some different money methods. For example, the Bail Enforcement Office staff, which had some double money. We also had some weekly rewards, which was honestly pretty cool to see. I would have definitely recommended that you guys did this. Now, you will not have a good chance to do the most wanted bounty targets, because of course these targets will refresh every single day, but the one underneath this is to secure 5 standard bounty targets, and this can be done in a day, so you will have just enough time to do this, and of course that will get you guys $100,000. We also had the weekly challenge, which ties into all of them things as well, which was to secure 8 bounty targets. Now, just from the wording here, I do believe that this is including the high value targets, so this shouldn't be too hard to complete. I mean, you guys can just do these standard ones by the sounds of it. And just remember, these bonuses also include the double money and RP on the wildlife photo challenge and the overtime rumble adversary mode. Now, I have not had a chance to play the overtime rumble adversary mode, but I do know from past experiences it is really good. In terms of missing out on this bonus though, I would probably say that you guys can miss it. I just included this because it does have the double money, and for the most part, Rockstar seem to add an adversary mode with some bonus money anyway every single event. Now, of course, for these type of videos, I really like to include the discounts, especially when I see some good discounts on vehicles or properties. And in this last event, we did have some pretty good discounts. So on screen, you guys can see that we did have a 30% off all of these things. Now, just looking through these vehicles, I would probably suggest the XA21. I think this vehicle is super unique. I think I have covered this before in some other event week videos, but it does sound really good. It is also super fast as well. The S80RR, which is the second vehicle here, is also a great vehicle to get. If I remember, Rockstar did remove this vehicle for some reason. I think it was to make room for other vehicles. There is one downside to this car specifically, and it is a one-seater vehicle, but this will give it things like some really good traction and handling. You guys will be able to take corners very good. If anything, this really reminds me of sort of an F1 type of vehicle. Obviously, it cannot take the corners as fast as the F1 vehicles, but this is right up there with them. So if you guys like vehicles with good traction and honestly quite good top speed as well, I would get this. We also had the gun van primary discounts, which had a 40% off the advanced rifle, which is still a really good weapon across GTA Online. I used to use this in PvP situations all the time, but obviously now we do have the service carbine and other things like that, which definitely outclass the advanced rifle, but nevertheless it is still a great weapon to have in your arsenal. And then if you guys have a GTA Plus membership, you can also get a 30% off the military rifle. For those of you guys who own the Salvage Ad, the Salvage Ad Robberies from this event were pretty good. You will see on screen that these are the Salvage Ad Robberies. Now, there is no claimable vehicle, which is definitely a shame, but just completing the Salvage Ad Robberies and selling these vehicles can get you guys $1 million. And if you guys do not have the time to do all 3 of them, I would definitely just recommend selling the highest paying vehicle, which will be the Pegassi Ignis. I also thought that the test track vehicles at the LS car meet were honestly really good. You guys will see that we have the S80RR so that you guys can test this out if you want to get this. Once again, I definitely recommend this one. We also have the Massacre and the Ocelot XA21. And then for those of you guys who play on the next gen consoles, you can test out the HSW Vigero ZX, which is currently in the top 5 of the HSW top speeds. But be warned, because you guys will not be able to really control this vehicle. It does skid out a lot with the HSW upgrades, but the top speed is really good. And last but not least, I obviously will include the time trials. The time trials will just be always a great thing to do, and I would at least try and do the HSW time trial or the standard time trial before they refresh with the new event. So yeah guys, that will be some bonuses and some other things like that you probably want to get before the next event starts. I did not include the podium vehicle and the Simeon's Auto Shop vehicles because in my opinion, I did not really think they were that good. If anything, I think the discounts this week were probably some of the better things, along with the bonuses for the bonus money. But make sure that you guys let me know in the comments down below what your favorite thing was from this event. And if you guys went on to enjoy this video or found it useful in some way, shape or form, make sure to leave a like. I really appreciate your support. And if you guys are new here, subscribe and hit that bell icon to never miss a video. Finally guys, stay safe, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.